go, ladies. We support those who support us, and we lead by example. We always want to give a shout out to everybody who's always supported us. We're going to start out with Pony Boy, of course. Is that really Bacon Gang? Las Vegas, of course. We'll never, ever not shout out Cannabis TV. You hear me? You hear me? Cannabis TV is in here. You know? We got Chef G up in here.
Hello.
Get it.
Hello.
We got Big Detail. You understand what I'm saying? It's about to go down. We're about to have a conversation about, my last post. I saw that there was some opposing opinions, and I'm not opposed to listening to others. And especially with people that I cherish. I cherish these people. I like to embrace with these people. I like to blaze with these people. And I don't ever want it to be where anybody feels a type of way. I always want to hear everybody, even though we may not agree.
Well, see, hearing everybody and reposting are two different things. So we're going to get into that, though.
Absolutely.
We're still waiting for Pony, so we got to hang out.
Proud sponsor by the Zit. Come around here and get your ass zit. But y'all know what's up. We got Big Nito up in here, so it ain't going to be none of that. And again, we're amongst friends, so it'll be none of that anyway. Welcome Marco G up in here. You know he always support us because we support him as well. So now we can jump right into it, or we can wait for Pony. I personally, because I would like to say why I share Pony's posts.
No, you got to talk about what happened.
Shout out to everybody who always supports culture and cannabis. I'm a #1 supporter, huge supporter. Shout out to JC. Also, so like I said, we did, like we said, support those who support. We did support JC. We did support JC at his event on January the 15th. And we brought Punky Boy with us. And it was a nice atmosphere.
Yeah, for real.
It was a nice atmosphere, as it is always.
Merlin's thing?
Yeah, it was. It was square. It was something or another.
Well, if it was an extra, Christian's gonna be on my show in August.
Really?
Christian Merlin, yeah.
Man.
Motherfucker.
Nice. What's your show?
It's Blown Vegas.
Blown Vegas.
Yeah, if you go to Blown.Vegas, you can watch us be stupid as fuck. And we rolled up. We got in a fucking camper, and we gave away this huge party in the parking lot of a smoke shop. Shout out to Smoking Smitty's in fucking Montana, of all places. And we fucking rolled up, and we traveled up north, and had shenanigans.
Tammy Baller.
Yeah, she is such a cutie pie. I love Tammy Baller.
Was it Doghouse class?
Yeah, Bob Harley Dog. Building his dream station right now as we speak. I'm just fucking stoked for that motherfucker. So anyway, Christian from Nectar Collector is going to be season 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's rolling up with us in August, and then we're going to cut it all up and share it with the world.
Man.
Blown.Vegas.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Yes.
Blown.Vegas.
Okay, so here is how it's happening. You know what I mean? So I sat down on the side of the lady who sat down on the side of the pole. At that time I lit a cigarette, so I had a cigarette in this hand, but the lady's like, here, take a hit. I hit it up in the air, and I blow weed smoke down. I like to blow the weed smoke down so that it comes back and hit me again. I blow the cigarette smoke up so that it doesn't offend it.
I didn't realize that was like.
It's the whole situation.
I didn't realize that was like one or the other. So if I ever see you down, I'll be like, oh,
She's
over
cigarette.
there, going over there.
Oh no, that's weed. That's
No,
weed.
down. I'm not
Down
talking
is
up.
weed.
I'm talking down.
Yeah.
I'm down with the weed.
Yeah. You know how we did
I'm down with the
it.
green.
Because I
I'm
think,
down with the flower.
yeah, because no matter where I am,
I can't help it.
because we all smoke where we don't have to smoke is what we do. I've done it several times with a few people. You understand what I'm saying? Gang to Cannabis TV, Joe Trevino, I had you on a whole ass mission, and I'm with it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm about this. I got a whole situation that I needed anytime I blaze it. You hear me? So, I hit it, I passed it to her, she did not. She came to get Pony high. So she passed it to him.
That was nice.
Who was doing this? So he doing this in his meeting had never hit it. Now, if anybody knows me, I'll watch where it goes. And especially if you're on the side of me, I'll take your hit.
Yeah, but in post, hold on. In post, he hit it. He said he hit.
We hit everywhere.
In his fucking post.
Look, we hit everywhere though. This is what I'm telling you though. I told you. I hear you.
Y'all ready for the food? I'm alive. Y'all ready for the food on the
Do
live?
it.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go.
You gonna shout out first, right?
Yeah, shout out to So Simple Snacks and Treats. If y'all see me over here, I don't know if y'all see me.
You got
No, you got. Ah, there I am.
Yeah.
Shout out to So Simple Snacks and Treats. Check this out. Come get you some bomb ass food. You dig?
Amen. Amen.
That's them rib tips.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, you know that's going to him right here.
Whose is that?
Yeah, So Simple Snacks and Treats.
Church.
What I gotta do to get one of them?
Unless you know. Unless you know.
I'm talking about one of them boxes.
you done with this?
You're going this way.
You done with this here? Oh, Teddy, you're about to get busy on this real quick. I tried to pass it to you this way. You had your whole eyeball in the plate. So, yeah, Pony did say that he smoked. I said I smoked too. But Pony was confused. Let me tell you this. I'm finna tell you what happened because nobody was paying attention but me. I'm finna tell you. Not even Pony was paying attention. Because like I said, he was in the meeting. He was in a meeting. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm sitting right here where I'm sitting at. You can see the side of the pool, the left side of the pool. You understand what I'm saying? So, I see a red coat charging toward us. You understand what I'm saying? And this man is charging.
Don't you all love fucking security guards?
Gang to the security guards.
For real.
Wait a minute, because
Look
we
at
got a
Las
whole
Vegas.
ass bodyguard.
Look.
You ain't security, you bodyguard.
At Las Vegas, we hired
No
out.
shame though.
Security, nigga.
At Las Vegas, what did I do?
It's little
At
shit.
Las Vegas, what the fuck did I do? I hired
At Las Vegas,
security
we do
guards.
hire our own security, and that's how it works. That's what you got to do for private events. You just hire your own security.
You do?
We saw that one ran smooth. Those 3 days, 3 days of Las Vegas ran smooth this last year in February.
So as I saw,
Look, there were some issues which I'm going to bring up because it's very relevant to this.
oh cool,
It is very relevant because I had similar issues. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to explain it.
yeah.
That's why I know, because I understand the other side.
Yeah, and see, and the one thing about me, y'all, if you looked at any of the comments that I made, I'm fair. I never disrespected anyone. I said what I thought, and that was it. I didn't agree with anybody. I said what I thought. I didn't think anybody was right or
Yeah,
wrong
but hold
or
on.
anything.
But hold on.
Let me get to it. Let's get to it.
Sharing.
It's
It's
caring.
agreeing.
It's caring.
Sharing.
Everybody
is
know
agreeing.
that the next portion of
You
that
don't share
word,
shit you
it
don't
say
agree with.
sharing is caring.
No, hold on. So if a homie of yours was like, I don't know. I can't even think of what it was. All right, look, if there was.
I don't eat the rib tips, but I'm gonna still hit the blunt after you.
Exactly. No, I passed that way.
I'ma still hit it. They gonna swing it back around here.
No. But what
I mean,
I'm saying.
and we still cool and shit. Although we don't agree right here, I know that we gonna still hug when we see each other, and you gonna let me hit it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, we can agree to disagree, and I can still hear you out, hear me out. You think your way, I think my way. That's the reason for us sitting at this table tonight.
Oh, I'm just argumentative. It's
That's
it's
you.
my love is still my love. That's just don't go
Hell
away.
yeah.
I just like to
love
point it out.
Teddy.
That's all
Yeah,
good. Look,
I
I
love
got no
Teddy.
issues.
Hell no.
I'm looking at us
Everybody
right there when I'm
knows.
talking.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love Teddy. Everybody knows I love Teddy and Becky.
Yeah, they know
they
issues.
give me a whole ass lifestyle.
But you were gonna
kinda
hear a
wasn't-
whole lot of bullshit today, though. So you
No,
know.
not for me.
No, not for me either.
I don't eat red meat, so I'm real regular. Ain't no bull, so that must not be that much shit. You hear me? There it is there. But like I said, I did see the guy charging toward us. You understand? In an aggressive manner. By the time he got to us, these people scattered. I heard somebody say, get up. Go this way. They said, get up, go this way. But because my friends are here, why would I do that? I'm going to stand right here and see what's going on. Do you understand? Because I saw what happened. So he comes to the side of the couch where these other people are scattering from. And he says, who the fuck do you think you are? Pointing at Pony. No other words were said.
Pony said, I'm most
Pony,
honest.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, fuck, he didn't.
No, he
He
didn't.
wasn't
I
sitting
was
there.
standing right there.
We
I
got
was one of
people
the
that
ones
was
that got
sitting
caught.
right there on that couch, sitting right here.
Oh no, I meant that as a compliment. It doesn't matter what he said.
That is a
Okay.
compliment, though.
I wasn't.
But he's not that. He's not arrogant at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, no.
Not at all.
But
So
someone
if
says,
he's
"Who the fuck do you
offended
think
and
you
his
are?"
feelings is hurt, that's a problem for me. As my friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if
Yeah, fuck
a
that
grown
security guard. I get
man
it. Fuck that
walks to
security
you and says to you, Teddy, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna step up.
He didn't though. He sat there startled. We were all startled.
But you also have to remember, he was in the middle of something also.
I said that we got a few of people
Even
here
still.
that was sitting at the table. You can feel free to come grab one of these chairs. Anybody that was sitting over there can feel free to come grab one of these chairs. Anybody that's sitting over here can feel free to come grab one of these chairs. It's several. You're welcome. So, thank you. Like I said, he pointed at Pony and said, who the fuck do you think you are? Pony did like this. We all did like this. A lot of people scattered. I did not. I was not one of the people who scattered. I stood there.
Really?
No, seriously.
I had to go tell Rob that I was getting kicked out because I was fucking Rob's side all night. That was my job.
Yeah.
I had to go tell Rob, hey, they're throwing me out. As soon as I hit Rob, as soon as I said something, white guy came and grabbed me, so let's go. And he goes, I'm not walking you out. I'm going to have one of my other guys walk you out. I'm like, really? You can't even talk to me about this? Because there's nothing to say to you. And he goes, you were the one that was passing it around. He accused me of passing it to everybody.
The thing
All I
was,
did
it was
show
the
the
end
product.
of the day. All the vendors were relaxing. It was like it was their moment. It wasn't a bunch of people there. These were the vendors that had worked their tail off all day. They were hot. They were sweating. Like, they just wanted one hit. Like, I don't even think, who knows what even they had. They didn't even have water, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was
You know
not
what?
an
They were
insulting-
giving away water. Remember me and you went and got some of that water? Yeah. So,
But I had to chase water down for Rob.
yeah. You know, we all were chasing down water for everybody. You know
That
what
was
I'm
not
saying?
an insulting behavior, whatever was happening there. It was completely respectful, so.
So after we saw what was going on, after I heard the banter between the security and watching Pony puzzled as fuck, because he was, you know Pony. Everybody in here know Pony. He like, he did a Scooby-Doo on it. Y'all don't know Pony?
But he went back to, but he went back
Tell
for
me.
you. But he went back for you because you came for him and you guys were like, nope.
So when that happened, I went the opposite way behind everything when they escorted Pony, because people were still standing there. However, Pony was the one like, let's get escorted out. So what I'm telling you is that I'm standing within 5 feet distance. Why? I'm the only black girl in a hot pink shirt. You hear me? I can't be mistaken from the person who was just sitting right here, who's standing 5 feet up just because you came. I can't be mistaken for a different person, if that makes sense to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, once they started to escort him, I walked the other way to let my other friends know, hey, they said that we got to get up out of here. And I'm out of here. We've been put out of better places. You hear me? It was all fun, you know, because we really didn't care that much. We really didn't care that much. And I had made that evident before any of this had happened, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. And you can ask a few people who asked me, was I attending this event? Way before that, and they'll let you know exactly what I had said. I'll repeat it here. Just one moment. When you ask me about the sharing, sharing is caring. Hear me? All right, so I walked around, told my friends, other people are running up to me, hey, they're putting Pony out. These vendors are running up. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. You know, I'm like, get out of my way. We didn't put out other, better places. I'm clearing the way. Get out of my way. Let me find my brother. Get outside. But I meet Cindy. And, I'm not walking nowhere without her. I see Pony right there. They're walking him to the edge of the pool entrance. You understand what I'm saying? So I see him, but now I'm looking for Cindy. Because we all came together. We're all leaving together. You understand what I'm saying? So she comes to me and says, hey, I just walked up to JC and let him know that, well, I didn't want to tell her portion. But I'm going to tell you what she said. She can tell you what she want to say. You hear me? She said she walked up to JC and said, hey, Pony Boy over here is getting falsely accused of smoking and being escorted out. I'm like, are you kidding me? She says, yeah, I told him that. He said, it is what it is. Shit happened. And walked away. I did like this. let's get the fuck on out of here. These are my words exactly. I ain't got no, you know me, if you know me, I ain't got no bullshit for you. For real deal. So on our ride to the next location, because the reason I said I wasn't going to that location, because I did have the Rumble in Vegas. I did. That's what I had. The Rumble in Vegas. It was fun. I went over. People was getting the words and shit. It was fun. Whatever. Silver Stage got bomb ass Lily Dabs. Fine. Fire! They won. So Tony made a post. We had decided on the way home that we weren't going to address it at all. I'm like, why would we address that? Then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, well, damn, we said the service was bad at Applebee's on the live. We said the service was bad at Little Caesars on the live. Why Tony can say his service was bad too? It's a goddamn reveal. You understand what I'm saying? So, and in that respect, my friend made a post. Not to say that I agree with anything that he said in his post, but in support of my friend, I shared his post. But above it, I put my thoughts. My thoughts is this. It had nothing to do with, I wish JC would have came because he was invited. Let's just so everybody is clear. I've invited JC to everything. I've been feeding the homeless, giving to children, all sorts of things. He hearted. You understand what I'm saying? He hearted. That's all. You feel me? But I still support JC. I done been there every fucking time he opened the door. You see me there? You smoke with me there? It's a no consumption situation at all joints. Every place is no consumption. But I just smoke with everybody everywhere. And ain't nobody finna stand up on some soapbox and act like they ain't done it too. That's where I'm at in supporting my friend. Period. I'm saying that because I support JC. What I think his action should have been, instead of saying that to Cindy, who also support him, should have been, oh, damn, friend, let me see what I can do. Let me hear you out. You understand what I'm saying? You wanted to leave a bad taste in my mouth? You got a big ass drink for that. But it'll never be no love lost because it's business. I've been doing business since I was 9 years old. Been doing taxes 13 years. Got some new shit popping off right now. You feel me? So I understand business. That's why I can put on everybody's shoes at this table. Involved. That's why I'm going to hug you when I see you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Get you a cupcake, let you hit my pen like I always do, JC, at your events. I could have been, yeah.
All of it.
You don't know what none of that means?
Hearts too.
Yeah, every time I sent him an invitation to something, he hearted it. And that's all. To help with kids, to help with homeless, to help with his event. I helped him when I was there when the Fed people come and you shut down. No, we don't got to. Hey, let's go to my friend's place. They got a situation. I called them already. They ready for us. I swear, ask. I told him I had 2 places. No, in his face. I walked up. No, I fucks with JC. That's why I invited you, friend.
Wait, why are we talking? Wait, what? Okay, so.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all kinds of sides to the story, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why we're
going to change the name of the site from Baked Old Ladies to Baked Old Men.
There's some of them up in here. I ain't even opposed to that. Just do it, you old asses. Go for it now, because I know that Teddy had an issue with me sharing it, so that Teddy was the reason that I shared it.
So my issue was not with Pony's having an issue with the plays. My issue was at the end of Pony's video where he was like, help support, help go. That's my issue. It's not anything else. And then right after that, I forgot
You think
I lost it.
Look, because I did the thing to Applebee's and Little Caesars before, I told the street that they were. Did you think that that was an invitation to go there later? I'm just saying, when you give a bad review, do you think that's an invitation to meet up later?
I believe if you
I had a roach on my burger. saying
Look, that's a
is,
really good point.
oh yeah, friends, listen to that. Come back with me, meet me there. I'm just saying, you cannot, by no means, weigh it out any other way. We're gonna have to keep it real.
Don't trip.
We ain't gonna bullshit.
Shit under control.
We said we ain't gonna bullshit, right? Don't do it.
We're in a wait store.
Damn bitches. Damn bitches. Let's do it. Yes. Okay, so, yeah.
I feel if you knock Applebee's for bad customer service, maybe your burger, whatever it may have been, knocked because they did bad, then you're only knocking Applebee's, right? Now, if you knock culture and cannabis because it's a no consumption thing and it says it, right, and everybody should know it because we respect, there should be respect, right? There should be in some part. But then, you're not knocking the right people. If culture and cannabis were the people who were like Pony Boy, whoever it may be, the pretty white girl that escorted people in to get high, right? The one that wanted to get Pony Boy stoned. So there's a girl like Puppy Boy. Whatever it is. Even I had to call a white girl with blonde hair, hey, you gotta leave. The girl that I called out and said escorted to leave had blonde hair and blue eyes because she was smoking by the pool. I was told by another person, oh, my name's G, so I help JC with culture and cannabis. I'm an account sales representative, and I do a little bit of production, this and that, right? So I'm just stating what the law says. It's not even what culture and cannabis says, it's the law. The law says I need to kick people out, and there's no warnings, there's no nothing. It doesn't matter if you're Pony Boy, it doesn't matter if you're somebody on the left.
Can you pass me that box, please?
I had to kick a girl out on the left because she was smoking a J right away. I had to do it. Yeah, I had to tell her.
Y'all see what this
I
is,
did,
right?
because me and the security had to work together. It was just the way it is.
Y'all see what this is? You was there until they left, until it shut down?
I shut it down at 2 o'clock.
Okay, so you was here.
I
When
ran-
Jerome Baker was there, right?
I ran from Nelly. I was there the whole night.
So you was there when Jerome Baker got there, right?
When Justin was there, yes.
Okay. So, was he escorted out after he busted his box open and was blazing with the crowd that he was in?
Again, what I saw is what I saw. I'm not security, right? I'm warned by security, this is what we are to do. Not even by law, where it's 50 states legal, I can display empty cases of CBD. There's laws to this thing, there's rules to these things. It goes above culture and cannabis, right? There's even a manager for that pool. Shout out to him because he really kept it cool with us, no matter what the situation is. He let us
Because
continue.
we didn't put it on no scene, did we?
He let us continue the whole thing till the end, right? And I think that was super dope. So shout out to Grand. They did their thing. Unfortunately, stuff happened, right? You're on a private property. It's not your house. It's not your place. It's somebody else's casino. They have billions of dollars to lose. We have to respect that, right? Unfortunately, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Basically, is how it is. That's how we all get in trouble. Wrong place at the wrong time. Fact. 420%. He was in a circle with people who are enjoying themselves. His video says, I'm over here enjoying my pen, Peritos, I'm just having fun, and they kicked me out. Now your story contradicts. Were you smoking or not smoking? Some people said you were babysitting a pen. I wasn't there, right? I was a baby. I don't know. I don't know the story. She knows the story. Cindy knows the story. But if you're in a room right now, if this is us blazing, and everybody dabs and leaves, and there's only 2 people that stay, and one homie's on the pen.
He was on the pen, he was just holding it.
His video says different, right?
Facts.
But
and I contradicted.
Either way, a security that's rushing is just going to rush to that one person he sees. Unfortunately, that was him. I rushed to a different, nobody famous. It was just a regular person. Excuse me, you're smoking a J. We got to ask you to leave. They both left. No problem. And that's just the way it should be. We have to understand it's state law. It's not culture and cannabis law. Obviously, we would love to blaze. It would be like our wish, right? And we're getting there. But nobody understands that behind the stages, we're at a casino. We're not at a back alley no more. And shout out to this. I'm looking over here and
everybody should
understand that. The scene is really, really nice. That sun setting, it's really dope, right? But anyways.
No, I think this, Joe G, I think everybody should understand that though, because it's been a long fight.
A continuing fight, and they don't like it. This is where we need to unite, right? And instead of being rowdy, I don't know how he was, right? But that's something we can learn from at the mixer, at the next thing. Why are we not allowed? What can we do to get in? JC, knockout JC, because he did his thing. He's been doing it. And from little spots and moving up and down, now we're in a casino.
Nice.
We wanted it to be legal.
Nice.
We got it legal. There's things you don't like. I work at a shop. And you come in here all the time, you complain about your body, right? Unfortunately, you can't. Consume. We never made it clear. But you can learn about THC. You can learn about CBD. You can meet badass people like my man Mark with Official Genius. The Bego lady.
Thanks for the shout out.
Bacon's in the house. Las Vegas. These are things. Oh, there's much more than just doing the smoke out, right? Look at Nito. My man can tell you stories of stories and stories, and he's free to do it. You meet cool people, you hang out with cool people. It's not just who smokes out the most. When we get there, we'll be happy to share that. Until then, we just have to play. Unfortunately, like I said, Pony Boy got caught up. I met Pony Boy at Champs like 2 years ago. Dude was super chill with me. He sang a little song like he does. Every time I see him, man love. No disrespect to him. It's all what it is, and like I said, it's just state law, and we have to follow it until we can change it. And until then, instead of knocking, don't support, don't go here, don't go there, come to us. If you're an activist for 25 years, and we all know and respect you and love you for that, you know if the thing says no consumption, maybe be discreet about it. Maybe don't be around that circle. Maybe dip when everybody else did. Nobody else got caught, right? That's what
That was
I'm
his
hearing.
first time there. He didn't know nothing.
But not all of us wasn't our first time. Right?
No, correct.
We've all been there many a time.
I'm
You
in
know,
defense of him because he's not here. I'm sorry.
I'll be talking to him when he gets
Yeah,
here. Like, it's all good. But
you know
like,
he coming.
hey, right? I mean, like, I got stuff. He's got stuff. We don't know if we're going to hear. But anyways, it all just makes sense through state law. It's not us. Don't hate on the event because you can't smoke. Pay the extra money to the event to help him maybe get a special permit. Give more props to him. We give props to the chefs because he's making delicious tips over here. He's about to hook up my man Nino's another plate.
I hope so.
This my man, he knows his foodies. Look at this. This is my man. He knows maybe, it was a miscommunication between JC the next day where nobody's phones picked up. Who knows, right? Unfortunately, JC's not here. Couldn't be here. He loves and supports as much as he can. This is why he has different vendors from around everything, from artists to nonprofit organizations, normal. We have everybody and their mom in it. So why just knock a man for one time? You did bad. It took us a minute to even get to the stage because we were shut down because people were consuming. We got in trouble. He paid his dues. He's been in the front lines. So where like he'll tell you straight up, there was like 2 people in the audience that came to like a booth. And now he's got a mixer at a casino or at a club where it's a badass thing. He's got his thing at the casino. What more do you want from like a culture in cannabis? And when we get to the cannabis, it was different.
Yeah. Well, I want to address you saying that he got caught. Because I read your post and I made a comment from the Baked Ladies page, but after that it was sent. So,
Go for it.
what you didn't say that he got caught wilding out. You said a list of other things. If you hadn't said that, that sounds completely different. Because that's what had been actually happening.
What was my list of things?
Huh?
What was my list of things?
We can pull it up. My
Please
phone
do.
right here. Your post? I've been having battery problems. That's why I ain't dead. I'm deader.
My list, whatever it was legit.
Yeah.
There was no disrespect to anyone.
No.
It was to whoever it was, and like I said, it wasn't just him. It could have been the squad. I didn't know vendors were puffing. As somebody who's a responsible vendor,
like it was nothing.
So as
I
somebody,
smoked the whole blunt there, G.
so as somebody who's responsible with vendors, now I kind of gotta look into it, right? Because we can't have those type of people ruining the event, right? Unfortunately or fortunately, only one person, 2 people, 3 people got caught.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm not ever gonna be like. Here, this is who I was smoking the blunt with. This is who I passed to, and this is what was going down. I'll never do that. But I will tell you what I was doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like this. I smoked the blunt in there. I hit a couple of honey badgers. I hit that little square thing. You hear me? Hold on. But I'm gonna tell you this also. I know you heard me say I smoked with each of the people sitting here at an event. Now, although it was a non-consumption. You hear me? So that's what I'm telling you. It's like if it's them or is it? You understand what I'm saying? When is it gonna apply and why? Now because you said he was wilding. I agree with that. I agree with because you said wilding. You hear me?
I never used that word, but okay.
You just said that. You said he was wilding.
I said he got caught because he's hanging out with a group.
That was wild.
I don't use that word, right? But if that's what it means, I agree. He was
I know
wilding
you
out
said something. We can
and
rewind
got
this shit.
caught.
We be watching right afterwards. Don't we, Marco G? Don't we, Dion? We be watching right afterwards.
Rewind it and
So
then
if
watch it backwards.
yeah,
high.
he said that he got caught with a group of people that was saying he was saying something. Whether in my shit, maybe I'm like you know, whatever though. You said something to that degree, friend, and because I ain't gonna put no words in it. So we're gonna
Can I chime in?
yeah, absolutely. But Joe been raising his hand for
Oh,
me.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, and he was on the post. He was on the actual post.
Yeah, I was
but
just
I
trying
know.
to hear it, but I was just giving the outside opinion. But go ahead. Go
So,
ahead, please.
with that being said, all of these events are non-consumption, and with us being who we are, we always find a way to consume. Now, if you're saying that he got caught with the goodie in his hand, I'm okay with that. But you can't say that it's all about the laws, because I did it with you too. I did it with you too, friend. And it was non-consumption on the flyer. I got that too on my phone. You can go on my IG page and look where I've shared plenty of culture and cannabis flyers. Hear me? And it's, I guess you can call me Pearl. You hear me? Yeah, do that. Because and see that it says no consumption. I consume. And I'm not gonna say the people who ain't here, but I consume there with some of these people that's here.
If I consumed at an event, it was never inside a venue. I've never consumed inside a venue, and I will never do a casino challenge to even dare.
No, I don't do that stupid shit. I'm too old for challenges.
If you think you're able to smoke, bottom line, if you think you're able, sorry, Nina, sorry, I'll let you go real quick. If you're able to think, if you can smoke in a casino with a problem, stand in front of security, light up a J, do a dab.
Who the fuck he think he's sitting with? I just told you I was sitting with a gangster.
And see how long
I
you
did.
last. You go to the Nugget, you go to the Bellagio, you
We
play.
went to the Nugget. How we walked in through the Nugget, coming from rolling up at White Castle.
I'm not asking you to walk through. I'm asking you to
We
say,
were smoking it in
what's up, Jim? Hey, security, how's it going? And then see how long you're able to last. If a rapper is not even allowed to leave his SUV because of a certain circumstance, what makes you think you can dab in front of security? How's the wife and kids? How long is that going to last for you? They will break that, take your stuff, leave. Because they have no time for that. And that's
G,
the
are you
bottom
telling
line.
me that you are the legal ego? I'm not doing it. I never smoke nowhere. The cannabis event, and no, because it's the fucking law. Are you saying that because you're a part of the event?
Smoked
You're not gonna
inside.
sit right here and bullshit with me, G, because I smoked with you in culture and cannabis,
I've
bro.
never smoked inside the venue.
No.
I have respect.
No, I didn't say
I think it's
that.
like this.
I smoked with you. I did not.
Also real
Not
shit
in the
though.
venue.
No, I did not. I said at
Go, G.
culture and cannabis.
On some real shit though, I think it's like this. We're all adults, you know what I'm saying? And we all done smoke the goddamn. Anybody that does smoke tries to smoke whatever we can smoke. You know what I mean? You have to do what you can when you can. And right now, I think that we're all caught up. Well, except me, because I'm on the outside looking in. You guys are caught up in a situation that nobody can really correct. Because right now, I think we all know what the consequences are if we go to a nightclub or any other establishment, regardless of who's running it, JC, fucking Dennis Hoffman, whatever the fuck. You know
I
what
agree. I agree, brother.
I think right now, honestly, what the issue is at the root of the situation is the fellowship. Because right now, JC is a peer and not a person that we look up to or we look down to or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We all, like you said, we all fuck with each other. And it's more of a family and a camaraderie situation. And we feel, somebody feels some kind of way because they felt like family feels like, nigga, you should have said something. And that's
grab me by the arm, Pearl. No,
maybe
that's what I thought should have happened.
Maybe
That's
it
what I'm
doesn't dawn
saying.
on that man at that particular time because we're all guilty of that. Sometime of having either a marijuana moment or, nigga, I had so much shit on my mind that day that shit was the furthest from me.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So
okay, but that's where I got to jump in because we talked about it's great at being at the casino and stuff like that. Pearl is all about support those who support us, right? The casinos profit off of alcohol and they'll never accept cannabis in their environment whatsoever.
Not yet.
No, they will not. I've spoken with retail managers just the other day from MGM properties. They will never even have CBD in their property because it conflicts with alcohol. So why are we trying to book out? Sorry?
Incorrect.
Okay.
The Hilton has the stores when you walk into your left from the parking lot that sells CBD, massage oil, massage creams, and massage rubs, and they rub it on for it. So to say it, the casino won't do it
CBD is minor, right? You like money?
No, I don't think it's CBD is minor. I think CBD is major. I just rubbed some on my hands. I'm not gonna minimize no part of the plant.
To us, to the cannabis community, it's major, right? But to a casino, CBD is the little
It's
step
minor.
inside, right?
And the casinos still get the majority of their money from alcohol, and they oppose cannabis. Perhaps not hemp, but cannabis. They won't allow it in their environment. So why are we going after these types of venues when we could go to another spot that probably doesn't serve alcohol, and we might have to work a little bit to get it workable.
Well, the thing is that people really just need to come together and put their money together and go somewhere private and
Yes,
buy a
exactly.
membership to do so. And it wouldn't stop anybody. We wouldn't be any different than a religious organization or a nonprofit organization of people that get together and partake in a situation that brings people together and makes some money.
I want to say
Green
this.
is the new goal. You can't forget that.
Look, I want to say this to you, Chef G. When we were at the CMX that first time we smoked in the parking lot, the second time when we were told that we couldn't smoke on the grounds, did we abide by that?
Did I smoke in the
No. Nobody asked you that. I'm saying that once we were told not to smoke on the grounds of that venue, did we not smoke on the grounds of that venue? I didn't. I respected that. I did. I walked outside of the gate because I hugged the little people that worked there. You understand? I'm gonna respect my friends. You hear me? No, for real. I didn't smoke on the grounds after they said that.
If that was the case, why did you let people smoke at a pool at a casino floor?
Because we always done it before.
What made you think you could do it? Like,
Because
you're asking us and JC, like, why did JC just say it is what it is?
I think he should have been like, Pearl, what's happening? Damn.
I believe maybe.
Damn, friend.
I believe every situation.
Right, but we can't remember.
Rewind.
We're not. We definitely can't rewind because if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yeah.
So that's what
The thing is, though, is that we can't really live up to other people's expectations of what we want our expectations. I can't expect you to be a better friend to me than I am to you.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? So at that particular moment, like I said, back again, we're kind of fucked because, right now we're both individuals. You know what I mean? We both got different expectations and responsibilities on us. So we gotta only imagine what it's like to run a situation and have the stigma of the security and the CEOs and these people who will move the whoop on your head, let alone
I can see.
Y'all
trying to
had,
make your friends happy.
listen, you know JC is at the front of that event. Y'all had JC hug me when he hugged me and say, no, for real, no smoking. You understand what I'm saying? He know I be having a vape. Listen, I smoked with JC. He
But
looked for me
listen,
for my
If we're
weed
all
and
driving down the road and we're all speeding and the cops pull you over, that's kind of on you. My viewpoint wasn't like that coming in here, honestly. But, I mean, that's true. All of us in our own cars driving down the road, cops pull you over.
Well, I've been in
Is that
high speed
us?
chases. That's real shit. My
Okay,
cousin went to
well.
jail. We laid down on the concrete.
I've
They let us
driven
go.
with them, I know. I know.
We're not high speed chasing, right?
Not at all.
If we want to go there,
We are kind of in the cannabis community.
and to know that, like, there's other rules that allow us not to drive, right? We need to abide by those rules.
What about the people who was drunk there at the event?
We are
who
not.
drove there?
We do not.
At the cannabis and culture. Culture and cannabis.
If you are drunk, that's an alcohol problem, right? We didn't offer you drinks, right? It's obviously it's there. See, now I gotta tell my mom to take her CBD oil for her cancer.
Yes,
what
I
it
told
is
you
though,
it wasn't mine.
if people were drunk, people were drunk. If people were stoned, we can't stop that. All we ever asked for was don't smoke at the event. If we smoked on the Fremont Street, it's easy to
At
go
this time, mean
downstairs. If every time we hope to mean it, right? I don't smoke inside a venue, is my point. I've never smoked inside a casino. I've smoked other areas and walked into a casino. I've smelled like cannabis, marijuana, whatever you want to call it, every day of my life. It's in the industry that I work in. It's what I do. So all we ask for is like, it's not us. Don't knock the event. Don't knock High Times because they didn't get their permits in California. Nobody was able to smoke even though people smoke, right? Don't knock us. Aim to the security. Aim to Citrus. That they honestly kept a clean event. There was no problem, one or two, and they allow us to come back. And if we want casinos to allow us to come in, just let's play by the rules for a little bit, right? Respect each other. As we do as this community, let's let them come in. Because we have people from vice presidents were there. We have to keep clean.
How long are we going to keep throwing our money into their industry hoping that they're going to
This doesn't. If you want to ask, it's just it's not us. It's a
It's not them. It's the ATF. That's what I'm saying.
It's not an ATF.
It's us. Us trying to what? Please, sir, may we please come into your spot, smoke our joints?
It's just like
that never works.
It's just like
That. How do laws change though?
What it takes is for us to get together as a community, as a group, as a conglomerate, and say, listen, not only do our position, our part in the voting aspect of it help, but let's do it in the ownership, the shit that we own. Let's come together, get some money together, invest in a loan, and go buy a property that's on some private land and really go have a situation for us.
I've stood in front of the city council, man, and I've begged all of this that we're talking about. There's been hundreds of us versus 3 of them. And the city council is sitting over there looking, it's all ears for the 3 people that are opposed to our smoking in a storefront, like the one that we're at, gathering as members to hang out and smoke a joint. They said, no, you can't do that. They're listening intently to the 3 people against us. When the hundreds of people line up to talk about how cannabis has helped them, what has changed in their life because they found cannabis, what has changed because of the social aspect of this substance, I'm going to have to pass that right now because I want to buy something. This kind of shit is what it takes. Anyway, I've stood there and watched them not give a damn, roll their eyes back in their head while we're all talking, pleading our case. They've completely denied receiving requests for a hearing, sign language translator because like 25% of our people at the meeting was deaf. They said we never got the request, or the request was filed but canceled. So that's an obvious restriction right there. They don't care. It takes action, and it takes actually by making people talk about this shit. Hey, I saw some dude over there on Fremont smoking a fucking. That's why I walked through the fucking casino with glowing screen.
My dude, you're asking the wrong people the right question, right?
No, I'm not asking you questions. I'm telling you that you're saying we should sit there and ask them.
I got a question.
He thinks we're them.
Oh,
No,
you think we're them?
I don't think you're them.
We're 180%
Are you
not them.
Are you
I
organizers?
think he's speaking more from.
Are you organizers? Do you have the money that you go to these events and you book an event, a spot, and tell them this? I would like to rent your spot.
Are we an event organizer from a marketing situation? Are we able to change the laws because we're able to have an event? No. These people you speak of allowed us and voted for us to have recreational time. Now, because we're not able to, and people didn't read the fine lines between them, including not just consumption language, but where the money goes, where these, what is it, the 1979 Act, that these monies now go to that, just in case the freeways and the government, the houses go down. Don't ask us these right questions to the wrong people. If you want to have a booth, if you have something, I can do that. If you have knowledge, if you want to share your cannabis story with us, come to the mixer. That's what we're about. We're about educating and promoting. But about changing laws, the only way we can do that is by being respectable for both parties. If they say, please do not smoke on the pool, where else? We're adults, we sesh like adults. Where else can we go?
So public consumption is our goal, right?
Wasn't it always?
Yes, it absolutely is. So you go to an alcohol establishment and you ask them, the casino, they're run by alcohol. They're run by alcohol.
That's not how it started.
Yes, it is how it started.
Prohibition is how it
You can't go over there and say, you can't, well, yes, prohibition.
The word is prohibition, right? It started with alcohol. There was nowhere to go, you had to go to speakeasy.
Right.
We're not a speakeasy.
No.
We are an open education, learning event that happens to have things evolve or related, save lives from the cannabis industry, right? We do not ever say we can change the law. If we wanted to, you can go to the normal booth. Shout out to Madison and the girls, Tina, who was Alvin the other day representing.
Gang, I love
You
Tina.
can go to that booth, sign a petition, call the congressman, and hopefully talk to them. That's the best we can do. I love what you're coming from, but I can't change nothing. Teddy, who does his own thing, can't change nothing. The bagel ladies, we can't change anything, but we can all get together and put that word out. But the people you're complaining about are the same people that allow us to make these videos without getting in trouble no more. I can smoke weed in the backyard without getting in trouble because it's our private property. I can go to a dispensary if I need to. I get a check 9 to 5 because of dispensary. I couldn't do that before. 23 years of my life, I couldn't do that. I was other side. You said 23? 35.
And so that whole time when you were doing that, you were abiding by the law and waiting for them
Not at all.
to say you can. Okay, now it's legal. Well, that's what I'm saying.
But I have to make my
It's gonna take some
That's it.
speaking out to be able to get them to accept it.
If you come to a mixer, you can meet the right people to talk to you on sometimes. If you come to the normal meetings, the vending booth, they're once a month at the Acres. Hook up with them, listen to the stories. Those are people that go to Reno, go to the Capitals. Was on what's her name? Tina was on who?
Oh, she was on Fox
And
5,
she
honey.
killed it.
Yes, she
Those are the
did.
people
She
that
was like,
can
oh,
make
wait a minute. She
know.
let them know, honey. Yes, I had to wake up very early in the
What
morning
people-
to come in, my friend, for that.
We are funded because our pockets are so this way. My pocket is this way. JC's pocket is not the best of pockets, but he's able to pull this event time after time, hit after hit, whether we get shut down or not.
And
He's
what
with our community.
And see, and that's what
Show
I
that
wanted to
love.
say. I have, and I will continuously. I did not say what Tony said.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I was still
I love
saying,
everything you're saying.
That's
I love what
all
my
I
man's
have to
saying.
say. That's
His
it.
needs.
Yeah.
Everybody made sense here. But at the end of the day, we can only do so much.
And at the same time, when I'm in defense of my friend, listen, if I feel the type of way, who are you to tell me that I can't feel that way?
I'm nobody.
You cannot.
I never will tell you.
And you cannot tell me what I can say.
But as your brother, I will be like, here, shut up.
That's what's up.
Let's go on this
And
fucking
that's
thing
what
and
we
talk.
right here
Let's
for.
have some players.
Let's smoke
drink a
some
little
things.
bit.
Shout out to Roken. Gang, gang. Oh, is that really
That's
bacon?
another
That's
thing.
a really bacon up in there. But out of that
Proud
Roken.
sponsor of Culture and Cannabis for 3 years, plus the mixers.
You
Daryl,
feel me?
Disney, shout out. They understand what we do. They understand the troubles. People who throw on events at a concert, a bodyguard can tell you the ups and downs and the fucking shit get cut off. From a spotlight operator, shout out to Riverside and the Laughlin, Boys to Men, chicken wings. I got them.
Ooh, where they at?
You know the story.
Give me
There's
some.
things that cut us down. Like
Chicken wings.
anything. This is just one of the things. If you're representing a glass show and you have somebody sponsoring you, but at the same time people are taking advantage of it to the point where it has to like maybe shut it down, somebody has to think of a new plan. We're not allowed to do these things, right? We shouldn't be able to, but we're able to just a little bit at certain events. But this is an event, it's proud to say we're not, right? That's all it is. I love Pony. I'll hear his music when I go home. It's not a thing to him. It's just a thing to, he pointed his negativity not to the right people. That's where I love it. Because that's what I'm here to. As a bud tender, I gotta say, we can't smoke on the streets. It's illegal. Right? We
Well, I
can't
would say
do
if it
these
was a
things.
roast on my burger, that was the invitation to my friends to go
I'm
meet me
hearing
there. I'm just gonna say that.
I dig it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep, using that line because it's real. It ain't against because I'm not against anything.
I'm against nobody. I'm just
Nope.
here to educate the people.
Yeah, and I love you
Educate the
for
little
that.
white girl I had to kick out. Like, you can't do that no more.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is this: I hugged JC up in there. You understand that? Because we have smoked before. He should have hugged me and said, "For real this time." You understand what I'm saying?
I can't speak on
I,
my
look,
own.
everybody know I just turned on my unicorn. Y'all know who y'all talking
Is
to,
that the
right?
mic? Or is-
What?
That the mic?
No, that's
Oh.
my unicorn. I rolled in here smoking a cigarette.
Oh, shit.
Look, exactly. You should have hugged me, JC, and told me not this time for real. Because it be for play sometimes. But when it was said to me by people that were in charge, I promise you I was not found smoking on the CMX X grams. I promise you that. After it was said there was no consumption on grams. I promise you that. You understand what I'm saying? So if the rules were, walked up to me and said that, and that's what I'm saying. Had that situation went completely different, and I'm thinking that JC could have jumped in on that.
No.
Because I'm thinking event planners don't meet up with security before their event.
Yes. and
They
that's-
can't, say how, because I know security has a way.
You're
and
speaking of security.
No,
You're
wait,
speaking of
I worked
bodyguard.
security before.
Then you know
Me and
the
you're the
answer.
same.
You know the answer.
Wait, what I'm saying is I know that security has
Roll
a
up.
way, because I can put on everybody's shoes.
Roll
Security
up.
has a way that they secure their location, and I know that he has some concerns with, he
But
should
the
have some
coach
concerns
believe-
with how security should be ran. If he had to anything,
Watch out,
interject.
don't be in the camera. Watch out, back up.
I don't wear both hats. Jason's
Huh?
hat and the security side from the hotel.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Yeah.
I felt running, done security at some of the
I tell him to give some,
Facts.
tell him to give some bread. Alicia was gonna give me some food.
so on and so forth.
Tell Khaleesi to give you some food. You supposed to hook me some food up.
So the thing is,
You supposed to hook me up some food. You told me, tell me when I'm ready.
Sure, going to ride whatever the company wants and needs because that's the bread and butter. If
Don't leave,
JC
but not
doesn't
leave.
say yes to them, you guys will have Costa Cannabis, or none of us have Costa Cannabis.
Yes.
So by any means, he has to ride with his homie. That's his homie.
And I understand that. That's why I never said,
The security,
no, I would never say that.
the security isn't going to give a fuck about JC because JC isn't their pony. Their pony is the
Right.
hotel. So there's, like you were saying before, there's levels to this shit, and unfortunately, we're in
Our pony
a
was
fucked up position. We're
insulted.
fighting in the mud right now, and the niggas is on dry land looking at us. Like how you can't get it better.
So you mean to tell me if he say he don't like this meat here that I shouldn't eat here anymore?
If you're security at the beginning of an event and you tell me, gee, we cannot have anybody smoke. Gee, there is no warning. Gee, she will get kicked out right away.
Right.
Am I somebody who say, no, here's the thing, man. Quick. Because this security, the cop, the casino security, and the pool security can say no event.
I don't
I'm
want
just
that to
somebody
happen.
who follows the rules from somebody else. Culture and Cannabis follow the rules from somebody that said no consumption. Please make sure, because there will be no warnings. It's first come, first out, right? That's bottom line. You asked us if we could have done nothing? No. I'm not JC, but could he have said something better? Could the situation been better? He could have said something better, but he couldn't have saved Ponyboy. Like I couldn't save the little white girl. I'm sorry.
Somebody was in that circle where somebody else came in there and bust their whole box down. You understand what I'm saying?
So again, citrus, these people have a problem with security, not culture and
It
cannabis.
was like,
bottom
hey, you
line.
can't do that here. And I'm saying if that's what had happened, you understand what I'm saying? Like in the past, because that's, why wouldn't we expect what a repetitive event? Do you understand what I'm saying? I understand that there's leveling up in this. I do understand that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I understand you saying him being caught in that circle. You hear me? So that's, do you get it what I'm saying? No,
Yes,
you know?
I do. I do. It's just very hard to say yes.
Oh, I know.
But it's hard to say yes only because
It's terrible. It's terrible.
The main position at the end of the day.
Because
is
we're
that
potheads.
No, because I'm a worker. Not only was I an event
It's terrible for me because I'm a pothead.
I was an event dude, an activist. We have everybody in that circle, right? I've been an event dude for the last 8 months. I've been an employee for somebody who allowed us to do a glass blow and things were invited and we indulged. At the same time, we were shut down. Why? What makes it different? What makes you think you can smoke at a casino, but not a convention center, right? If a convention center kicks you out, that's part of the casino.
Which one?
It's a good one. That's what it is. Shout out though. That was a good one. But it got shut down. Why? Because there was consumption. Yeah. So why is nobody on that casino? Why is nobody on that security? Why is nobody there? Why is nobody on that one?
Because they didn't say, who the fuck do you think you are? And single them out of 10 people that was sitting there.
That's right.
on the casino, security said that to the opponent.
Facts. That's it and that's all.
So then
Out of 10 people.
So then that off top.
But who
and
said
I
it?
understand why.
And I'm like, me,
I
I'm not
understand more
understanding the
why.
job. Right.
Why you would be, why he would be upset about the fact that he had nobody to stand with him, because and this is a shameless plug, but that's what the fuck I be there for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It pays to have a motherfucker that's on your side at all times, regardless of what you're doing, especially in a meeting situation, like you said earlier. He was in a meeting.
Facts.
He was off in a whole nother fucking realm. You know what I mean?
I got pictures of people saying they was at the Grand smoking with smoke going up. Not nobody that was with me though.
But then we get back to this though. It's not what everybody else. It's kind of like when you go to school. It's not about what everybody else was doing. It's what your ass was doing.
Yeah, and I take it. Did I take responsibility for what I do?
Right.
Here.
Right. And I know you guys did. I mean, we're all adults here and shit. But the thing is that when you get caught in that situation, you just get caught. You know.
We got out of
You know
there.
what I mean?
We got out of there.
Take the L.
Yeah, we did.
Take the
We didn't
L.
make no stink
You know what I'm
about it.
saying?
We
You
got
live
up
to
out
fight
of there.
another
We
day.
was confused
You know
as
what?
shit,
I tell you like this.
I'ma
Take
be
the
for
L
real.
for the day that you got the W when you walk through the casino smoking.
Yeah, for all those other, you know what I mean? We don't promote that. We don't promote
It
No,
happens.
We
everybody
don't
here
promote.
is individuals and think the what you
I
heard them
promote
say,
that shit.
and that's it.
I think you gotta smoke
The
everywhere
people
you're
here are
at.
individuals and think what they say. Period.
I
You
know you
heard?
say that part. That's cool.
Period.
Yes, what she
You
said.
hear me? I don't mean nothing he said, nothing he said, only what I said.
Yes.
I done it. I'm
That's
gonna
what's
try
up.
to do it.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna hit this somewhere. I was sitting in the casino before I went there. Hitting this somewhere because I need it. Not because I was being defiant, friend.
Love.
As
I'm not saying don't do it. Never will I ever say don't
Yeah.
do it. I'm saying there's rules to it. If unfortunately Steve woke up because his old lady didn't give him a morning kiss, Steve is gonna know what a vape pen is and kick you out, right? A casino club will do it. A fucking
We
club.
okay with that.
If
I'm
it's
okay with that.
okay,
Like I said, I'm gonna smoke wherever I go. But
I'm
if I
okay
get
with that.
stopped by somebody and they I made a decision. I
Good.
know what the fuck is up.
that's it.
That's what it is.
I need it.
But I do promote anybody. I mean, take responsibility for your actions.
Hey, but
Just
listen.
smoke where the fuck you want.
I tell you at the end of the day what the synopsis should be. Okay, well, in my mind, okay.
But
Like
I
you
would
said,
never disrespect my friends like I said.
Everybody has their own shit, right? And let me tell you at the end of the boss will say. I'm gonna tell you that at the end of the day, if it's your partner's spot, and you have, regardless if it's hot or not, if it's your partner's spot, we gotta respect the spot.
How am I to say he's my partner because he's never supported
No,
me,
no,
friend?
listen,
And I'm
no,
telling
no,
you that I'm
no.
supporting my friend, so I can't respect. I don't
No,
understand
listen
what
to
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying. Listen to what I'm
And
saying
in-
first.
And
Listen to
in
what I'm
that
saying
respect means that
But listen to
will
what
I
I'm
still
saying
continue
is-
this man?
That sounds like
Absolutely, I will still do it
Right,
because I support.
right.
I support it.
Right.
I support the whole
What I'm
movement.
saying is
Although
this,
I don't get the support back.
what that security did, nor nobody else here does.
No,
okay?
no.
But the
That was
security
extremely
does not
disrespectful.
represent culture in Canada.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that, and we all say things that when we're heated. So if,
Yes,
if-
I love
you know what I'm saying? So if dude said what he said,
I do. I
okay.
understand all kinds
You know
of
what I
stuff.
mean? We all can,
F-bombs.
like you said earlier, we all can shake that shit off.
Yeah.
Smoke a couple and live
Yes,
another day.
we got this thing we do in my
But-
family called get up, get high, get over. What is the-
There you go.
That's what we.
But all I'm saying is that if you come to one of my events or something like that, nigga, if you come to my house, you gonna respect my shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. I smoke
And you
cigarettes,
ain't
but I know
gonna
y'all
put me-
don't, and
My
I
thing
didn't
is
like
this.
it.
My thing is this. At the end of the day, with me personally, I look at my personal circle and I tell niggas, if you put me in a bind with this man over some shit because you and this motherfucker, you know I'm doing business with this man. Why the fuck you come in here looking at his daughter? You know what I mean? Type shit. You know what I mean? Like anything. Now, we're not even talking about smoking now. Let's just
Right,
talk about
right,
that. Why you listening at this nigga's daughter? I told you this is my man's. You know what I mean? This is my connection, my business. Nigga, you gotta go, cuz. Now, man, you got a problem. Why? Because I feel like you couldn't even respect the fact that I brought you grab some motherfuckers that's doing something. You know what I mean? Like you said, this whole situation is about people building. You know what I mean? We got everybody that's somebody in their craft here in this building right now. You a bad motherfucker when you do what you do. Can't
No,
nobody
because
do you.
we
But,
brought
you know,
Pony Boy to Culture and Cannabis
that's
for
true.
his
indeed.
first time.
But we can't let the nigga that's a third party representative.
But he was soft. You see how he was treated though?
From a third party representative.
Absolutely.
Right.
From a third party representative.
And was,
Again, Jason,
has anybody
I would-
reached out to to make him feel any different? What the
That's
vape
true,
though,
though.
ladies?
That's true, though.
I'm trying to find out.
It's a whole thing. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
a whole
I know,
you gotta put
yeah.
a lot. And what you gonna eat from it. You know what I mean?
Dude, nobody even knew the situation until it was on Instagram.
Right.
I didn't know about
on
it.
I didn't know about it till
JC
tonight.
didn't
so.
know about it. Someone tagged me on it. If I would have known that day or the following day when he picked up his phone, we could have just squashed it over the phone, right? It's not a squash. I love to take that back. We could have just talked about it like adults, right? We could have session about it like adults. We have nothing to do about it. It's a third party. And the third party is the box. And then it's us. And then it's the fans, it's the attendees. That's just how it goes, no matter what event. You know what I mean? Sometimes security's cool, sometimes they're not. I think that's obvious, no matter where you go. There was an event, cannabis event, some security enjoyed it, some security didn't, but we knew where to go. Unfortunately, this dude picked one person random, not our security, and unfortunately disrespected me. Like I said, situation could have been better afterwards, and I'm sure 420% if Tony picks up the phone, it will be dealt in a better way, right? But don't knock the event that we're trying to promote, right? We don't knock anything else. We love everybody. Take the licks for everybody. We don't care. We love everybody. Come through, see us. We have problems, but mix it. Come talk with us. We're easy to talk to. We're all family in this circle. There's no love, hate, there's nothing.
Can I correct you with that? Don't knock the event. Can you say, I'm sorry you had that experience at the event?
I'll be the first one to say it. I'm sorry you
Because you can't tell him not to do that.
I'm sorry you were in a circle of people who were smoking bud and you got caught with your thing. You advertised it. I'm sorry.
Facts. I'm going to agree with that because I disagree with him again.
Okay, I would just be quiet.
He was babysitting.
I mean, that's not an apology. No, my thing is this, and I'll say this from a security standpoint, right? Let us apologize. Let's just say this. It's unfortunate. Say if I was working for Culture Cannabis, my situation would be this. 1,000 apologies, please accept one on behalf of some motherfuckers that I was doing business with. I had to do business with in order for you to come to me. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't want to hire that security company. I apologize for that. You know what I mean? And fuck him for coming at y'all like that. But on some good
I feel good
Hold
with
on.
that.
I think an apology would have happened if it wasn't at the end of the video like, don't go to the show.
I don't promote going to get a roach burger.
No. So it's really, when you say that, it's like, that becomes a focus for us.
He's
in
with
my kind
us.
of shows. I'm not even with the show.
Look, he was
Dude,
a
I'm not a
double.
part of
This
Culture
isn't
Cannabis.
just a
I'm
one
just
whammy on Pony. This is a double
I have my
whammy
own
because
show, so I
he
understand.
felt our pain too. He's like, what the fuck, bro? Don't you guys support him? Don't you go to his events? What's up with your bro?
Okay.
We're
look.
being questioned by a bro about a bro.
Yeah, but sometimes that's fucked up.
Ain't it?
But the part afterwards.
When do the bro
was like
get
a
to-
cut. That's the way it feels when you do an event. So that's the part that bleeds right away for a club promoter. So that becomes the ultimate focus of that whole.
Agree.
event.
Agree.
So
you know what?
Any chance of somebody apologizing after that hammer, it was like we didn't have a chance. Didn't have a chance to. That it was all about the cut. So the cut is like, okay, I get it, but.
Well, you know, like
And what we're saying is that when that becomes a focus, it's hard to go backwards.
I agree. That's why I want to go forward. Being able to let you guys know that I understand everybody's position and I just want to hug it out and smoke it down.
Right.
If I go to a culture and cannabis event, I expect to be able to consume cannabis because it's a culture and cannabis. If I go to a rock and roll show, I expect to see rock and roll. If there's no rock and roll, it's not a fucking rock and roll show.
Teddy showed me what I did wrong. On behalf of me, it was a huge cut, right? I apologize. We appreciate you coming through and all the years that you put on, right? Thank you for coming to the event. It's no disrespect for you, never was. That's all I have to say. And as I always said, it wasn't us, man. We love you. We always have. From Champs to Las Vegas, every time I see you, it's love. Unfortunately, the third party got you, right? And I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I didn't even see what happened, right? And I do apologize. We hope you come back. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let's say about it.
You know, like I said, even on speaking on Pony's behalf, if I may, from the outside in, man, he was in a whole nother place. That man was in a business meeting. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
that's that same
he felt disrespected.
Touch my phone.
What I'm saying is that's the same kind of cut.
My whole situation and my vibe, everything.
And like I said, if you know Pony, he did the Scooby-Doo
like
face.
that, he probably does like everybody does when they feel disrespected and says some heated shit. And he probably, I guarantee you, that dude, I met that dude, me and that dude talk all the time. Whenever we out in public, y'all know how it's always love. So he's never had a fucking grimace type of attitude where he's been grinding like that. So he's probably tripping at most of anything of how all that shit came to a halt like that while he was in his flow of taking care of business. Because I can be damn, you talk to me, oh, you're fucking with some fine ass bitch. So I'm gonna holler at you about making $2. We talking business. You know what I'm saying? The bitch walk up, man, what the fuck? Right. For real, bitch, you couldn't see that I'm talking? Damn, nigga, what was we saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? I gotta go now? You know what I mean? So all these emotions are going on. We just need to remember that on all sides, because like you said, tomorrow we'll probably be at another event together.
Period.
Trying to see if we can hit each other's shit like, damn, that looks dope. What's that? You know what I mean? Hit that, eat that, nigga, do what we do. You know what I mean? I'm ready to order some fucking food though, my nigga. Like, yeah, I didn't like what's happening. I don't know. I don't think he took me seriously.
When he was sitting here, the couple that got everybody in trouble that was smoking wasn't paying attention. Security came up behind him. He was focused with somebody on a
L.
on an L sectional, and wasn't even paying attention. And the security guy goes, "You," and he looked up, startled, literally startled. And he goes, "You need to get the fuck out of here." And it just went awry from there. And the problem was, it wasn't even Pony, it was the people that had their documents. I was standing there looking at the whole situation and went, "Hey everybody, y'all need to put that away." I was standing there with a jar of product in my hand showing some product. Didn't have a pipe on me, didn't have a pipe in my hand, didn't have a badger, didn't have anything like that. I had product in my hand. So yeah, I took my responsibility. I went and told my boss, said, "Hey, I got busted doing this, I gotta go." They asked me to go, and it was the third party. I didn't argue it. I did argue a little bit with the way it was handled, because it was handled a little ill. But other than that, they did what they had to do because it was their event.
First of all, fuck that security guard.
Fuck that security guard.
First of all, fuck that security guard. That motherfucker.
Of the world, Craig. Fucking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Damn, nigga, you know damn well you're supposed to look past that shit.
Look,
So walk up on him and tell him, hey man, you know, put that shit away.
But like
man.
I said earlier, if I go to Las Vegas and it's all rolling
that
papers
motherfucker
and
hit
silicone
him.
pipes,
It was the house.
I'm
The
gonna
house
have
won that
a
night.
bad experience.
Simple as that.
The house gonna win every night. Trust and believe that. Whenever you go out and you go smoke and you think you got away with it, do not think that you got away with it. It is the fact that the security and the management staff does not want to fuck with you tonight. Because the district attorney had already got on TV months ago and said they're not prosecuting marijuana cases like that because it doesn't unless you move a big way. But if you go smoke in a hotel room or on your way to the club or in the club, nigga, and you didn't get caught, it wasn't because you was slipping in oil.
It's just hard for that to reflect.
Police, nobody wanted to fuck with you. Trust me.
It's just hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard.
But whatever, anything happens. Nita, who will be having your back when I'm with you and you with somebody?
You're on your ass. And we'll be having you because nobody
Period.
Don't nobody hold you down like gravity. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
That's
Period.
what's
So
up.
that's and it is gonna always be like that.
Look.
Nothing exists without gravity. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of matter, whether it be modern to our mountains, the table, cement, nothing exists. Even us. We only can jump so high before we have to come back down to the gravity over. Let's just do it.
Do it.
Life is about people that you're kicking with, like we've been talking about all night. You know what I'm saying? And I use the sandwich theory pretty much. You know, I look at it like this: if I got the bread, you got the cheese, you got the lettuce, you got the meat, tomatoes, onions, pickle. You know what I'm saying? We can all eat those pieces of shit by themselves. True indeed. But if we combine all them pieces together, and then I cut an even slice, you know what I'm saying? An even slice for everybody. We all can experience the same great journey, and we all can experience the same great feeling. You know what it is to have a little bit of sleep, a little bit of bread, a little bit of meat, a little bit of tomato. You know what I'm saying? But we got to remember that it takes all of us to get that same great taste. You know what I mean? You can't just eat that one sandwich and then fuck off and be like, shit, nigga, that cheese was fire, nigga, woo, woo, woo. And then the nigga with the cheese can't sit back and be like, hey, well, I'm provolone cheese. My nigga's like, you know, you got to come up better than just regular wheat bread. Nigga, we need some rye bread. You know what I mean? No, nigga, do what you got. This is what we have right here, guys. This is who we are. We're all individuals. And like I said earlier, we're all masters in our own way in our craft. So why not just come together, click up, you know what I'm saying, and ride this journey together. Talk shit on swallow spit on the way to the top of the mountain. But don't do it when we get there and be like, man, did you ever do this? Did you ever? Hell yeah, he did. Because the nigga was farting all that night in the corner of the room. Remember when we had to eat that one bedroom because the motherfuckers fucked up the reservation? Like, that's the whole experience, you know what I mean?